Okay, so the new season is here. We got something different. What we've got is, well, the ability to climb very, very fast, right? This 10-star bonus here. And because of that, that means that we can lose a lot more games than we win. I think you don't even drop rank while you're in bronze, something like that. And we'll still have the ability to climb. So this is the time where I want to mess around, experiment, have some more fun. So how are we going to do that? Well, we've got 27 decks here. You'll see 9, 9, 9, right? Now, I want to be going through all these, but how are we going to be going through all these? Well, we're going to be doing something I'm calling Deck Roulette. Here they are, all 27 decks. We're going to spin the wheel, and we're going to play whatever pops up. Starting with Mid-range Shaman. So almost got our control warrior. We're not going to remove the winner here. If we rolled again, then we rolled again. That's fine. Now, see with some of these are good decks, right? That's a control warrior that we climbed a legend with. Some others are terrible. Like this is a warlock that tries to use summoning portal. So whether you're hoping for good or bad decks, here we go. Now I'll be tossing this up here. That I've got the deck lists screenshotted for all these, and you know I'm gonna need that for my own memory. I don't know what half these decks are. Some of the decks are like viewer submissions from earlier. Some are things I tried to make work. Some are just stupid things I played with off stream. It's a huge mix of all kinds of stuff. But this one here is Mid-range Shaman. This is one of the first videos I actually did. Really early. Just trying to do something that was slightly off meta. And it's not a bad list. It's okay. I don't know if it's, you know, around the best Shaman list or anything like that. But it does very well against like Handlock, things like that. Because of the burst, right? You got Lava Burst, you got Lightning Bolts, potentially a Rock-bitered Doomhammer. Now here, I think we do coin out the Unbound Elemental. Gonna be kind of tough for him to deal with it. It'd be like Backstab SI. Speaking of which.
This guy's toast.
But it would have been really nice. We would have been able to snowball that into something much better if he let it live. So, not off to a great start here. And really not sure how it's going to do in this matchup in general. I'm also not sure what kinds of decks we're going to be facing. I'm hoping people are a little bit less... I'm going to throw this out. Either for Flame Tongue or the card draw. I'm hoping people are a little less heavy on the meta decks. We're off to Miracle Rogue start, so I'm definitely going to see some. I mean, you're going to have good players and bad players down here around this bronze rank because it's well, it's a new day, but yeah, not entirely sure. Not entirely sure if it's going to match us up with good or bad players. So we got lots of options here. Doomhammer is going to be 2 overload. We could do that for 3 overload, which should leave us with 3 next turn. The Doomhammer is really nice to get early, but so is that board presence. 3 mana next turn with the Flame Tongue. I actually think this is going to be the move. We can take a little bit of damage here, drop the Flame Tongue, and just start pushing. Yeah, not too bad. Oh, even more Feral Spear. So the only problem with dropping that is there's more incentive to Blade Flurry. But then we're going to get more value off of Argus and the Flame Tongue. So what are we going to be at? 7, overload 2. You can't play them both. I don't know. I still think it's the move. Okay, no spell power on that. Makes it alright. Can't backstab anymore because they're injured. There's the Blade Flurry. It's not great, but it does destroy his weapon, which actually really sucks for him. But yeah, not optimal for us. Now I think we're just going to try to get some bodies down. Again, we're in the business of racing, so hitting face is fine. Still good for the Argus and or Flame Tongue. We could also like Doomhammer Flame Tongue. Another Doomhammer. If we Flame Tongue, we can also Doomhammer. I think that that's going to be better. You run this in. Get a pretty good card, but as crazy as it might seem, I don't think we play it. Just because it can get sapped. I think it's better just to go for this. We're getting closer to our rock biters, right? You only need one to be able to push out like 10 damage in a turn. A little surprised to see that Blade Flurry. I guess he just doesn't want to take the damage. Nice that he still hasn't got the Auctioneer. Not good there. So here I think we do drop the Cairn. You know, it might get sapped. And that's fine. But the fact that he doesn't have Auctioneer, I mean, any turn where we're just beating him down with this Doomhammer kind of doesn't matter. And who knows, maybe we get an opportunity to Argus this thing and we just win. Kinda seems like it. It's lethal though. Easy peasy, dude. Off to a good start, 1-0. I'm expecting lots of losses today, so any win here I'm gonna take as a pretty big victory. So where does that actually put us? Bronze 7, alright. Bronze 7. But we must spin the wheel. Alright, what do we get? Agro Rogue. Now this is one I think we had climbed. I think we'd climbed decently well with this aggro list, like maybe up to diamond or from plat 10 to plat 5, something like that. I think it actually ended up being pretty good. Let's refresh our memory. Very aggressive. That's right, we added Mukla. Kind of a strange list with the Patient Assassin as well. We got a different rogue, probably more Miracle. Sap isn't going to be great. Shiv, would we want a Shiv? I feel like we have better things to draw. Honestly, we kind of want a Mukla, which seems weird because if you're giving this is not bad. If you're giving a Miracle Rogue some bananas, you know, that could really bite you in the butt. But if we can get him out on turn 3 against an empty board, oof. It's a strong play. Now here's going to be a bit of a question. Because we could Hero Power, or with this hand at least just play these two out. We'll have to see if he does anything to deal with this. Does he backstab or anything? Because if he doesn't backstab here, it feels like he does have something for it, but I'm still going to just push as much damage as we possibly can. There's a chance that because he didn't backstab there, it means he doesn't have a spell answer for it. Ah, he's got the SI. Oh, fan, actually. Okay. Kind of equivalent. Here, we'll just deadly poison his face. So we want, what, cold lights now? That's kind of our best draw. My eyes are open. Actually, kind of tough there. I think we need to hit that. Let's see. We could also just hit face hero power. We're not sapping it. I know that. Here we go. We're swinging, but what are we swinging at? 7 damage there. I think we're just going straight face. Sinister Strike is in this list mostly as an activator, so just having that for the Eviscerate is great. But yeah, not a ton of card draw. What do we have? We got a Loot Hoarder, Thalnos. He's gonna pick it up himself. And yeah, and then the Cold Lights. I guess we've got Shiv as well. We can sap that, so not the worst thing here. But you know it's coming. That's the problem. Yeah, not the ideal opening here. We'll see if he does go for some kind of Gadgetzan play soon here. He might be better off just sticking to this whole Edwin strategy, because we can't do a lot to deal with it, right? We could eviscerate it, but we're giving up damage to do it. How much do we have here? 3, 6, 10. All we've really got for charges, well, we do have Leroy. Got Leroy and Celsi. I think you just have to stick to the plan, which is race like crazy. At least in this matchup, I think you can play a little bit more board control in some of the other matchups, either with the Shivs or the Eviscerates. And Mukla really helps you solidify the board. The Patient Assassin too on 2 really helps you get through taunts, things like that. But here, I mean, this is generally a race matchup anyway. And I mean, we do win if we draw Leroy, which is crazy. I don't think that's enough, right? I do think we do it. Yeah, we're just short still. He's threatening 10, almost certainly dead here. That's just an activator. Didn't even need it. Alright, 1 and 1. And so yeah, I think we don't drop ranks while we're this low, if I'm correct. And are we still at that 10-star bonus? Yeah, you can't even lose ranks. Oh, this is great. I love this. And yeah, still at 10 stars. Okay. Next deck, what do we got? Something better than Agro Rogue. Almost hit it again. Mind Blast Priest. Ooh boy. Mind Blast Priest. Alright, let's try to remind ourselves what this list looks like. I seem to remember we actually did okay with this, but I think we were at pretty low ranks when we played it. So the idea is you Alex, and then you Velen, Mind Blast, that kind of thing. And up until you can get to that late game, you're just playing the board control game. Okay. Okay, I think I got an idea of where to take this. Now, if this is Zoo, you don't go for the whole Alex strategy. You don't need card draw, but Arcanine is crazy good if you can get Circle. Gonna need more to deal with the early game. Again, assuming it's Zoo. Now, if it's Handlock, I think we probably have a favorable matchup. Right? We can blast the Giants with Death. Nah, okay. And then you can get through all the taunts with just the burst that you've got. Good draw. Real good draw. I'll take it.
Put this apple on your head. The light protects me.
Oof, these draws are just insane. I mean, this is exactly what you need to beat Zoo. And so, yeah, we're probably just looking at, oh, interesting. Probably just looking at Mind Blasting them down for the win later. Now, are we going to Power Word Shield this? I don't think so. No, it doesn't really help us. The only difference with Power Word Shield, so you're going to get a bit of card draw anyway off of this, which is why I'm playing it. And you're hopefully eating some damage. The only difference there is you're probably popping that bubble instead of that one. You know, there's always a chance he goes greedy and just like Arguses and goes face. I see that a lot with Zoo. I think it'd be a big mistake for him. Coil, also an acceptable answer. These make it tough to deal with. We can't get a nice circle play. Speaking of which. But I do think... Ooh. I think we're gonna want to play this out and Power Word Shield. Is that right, though? He can run everything in, but it gives us a good chance to draw into Holy Nova anyway. And then if he doesn't, we still have the opportunity to, like, bump, Hero Power, Circle, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, this version of Zoo is going to be pretty tough for us to beat. That is, unless we can get into, like I said, Holy Nova or something. Which he's not playing around at all. Alright, what do we do here? 3, 6, 8, 10, 12. He's threatening 13. I don't think Thought Steals really help us. I think we do just draw. Beef this up. Yikes. Yeah, I'm not sure what it would have looked like if we held on to the Arcanine. Hoping to get a circle combo, because still I don't know how you pop these. So it's what, 3 draws? Arcanine will do it, or the... Nope. I mean, you can play both these down and heal, but you don't have enough mana to do anything afterwards. I'm not sure what you could Thought Steal either. Does Holy Fire keep us alive? 19. Looks like it does. Now, I'm going to actually drop the Northshire. There's probably not a time where we get any card draw off of this. Or anything significant, right? You could do that with the circle, but I'm really hoping for Arcanine more than anything. And yeah, saving us 3 life, killing a thing that's actually a favorable trade. I think that was a big mistake by him. Even then, if he wanted to kill it off, he should have went like Leopardome, Golem, or in this case, just Golem. A Doomsayer. Well, that's not going to help us. I think we're just dead. Even if we juggle, 7, 9, 10. Yeah, I don't see a way to make this work. Okay. Wouldn't you know it, the Mind Blast Priest doesn't win us again. Great. Alright, next deck. What do we got? Almost Mind Blast Priest again, Jesus. Token Druid, okay. Have not played Druid in a long, long time. And I think if you're looking for it, like someone was asking about a token Druid list the other day. I think this is probably not the optimized version of it. Let me see. Yeah, I actually think if you're running it, you don't run Power of the Wild and you don't run Violet Teacher. And I think instead you put in more high-end stuff, right? The big taunts. I think those are going to do you more good in this meta, but this is fine. Like, this list is still going to be pretty competitive, I would think. I think we do want some lower curve stuff. Do we actually need a swipe? I don't think so. Wrath, I like. Keeper is okay. But it's not great. I don't know. There's a lot of better stuff. I think we're going to throw all that back. Hoping for lower stuff or like innervating big stuff. Questionable hand. Now, Coin Golem's not bad. Cool. Oh my god. We get to play different stuff. This is amazing. Oh, I'm so happy. This guy played a Fairy Dragon. This is not Miracle Rogue. Ugh, Ladder Reset is... This is heaven. Okay, great. Gonna blast this for 1. Alright, pretty obvious play here, I think. And already I think it's gonna be tough for him to reclaim the board. Like, even if he's gonna hero power, get into a fan or something. Yeah, like, this is not gonna do much. Would have left a better draw than that, but that's okay. Yikes. Alright, never mind. He does have a chance to reclaim the board this turn. Let's see, I think our hand is really good moving forward. The fact that we didn't let him establish anything early probably means we're okay. This is tough, though. The only thing I'm worried about is a sap if we taunt this up. But I still think it's the best play. Pop the bubble in case he's running like an abusive or something. I think it's very possible in this deck. But yeah, sap is really bad for us. That's fine. Mookla, oh my god. This is actually similar to our deck. Or do we just Force of Nature this thing down? We can't spell Power Swipe. Yeah, we do run a Thalnos, okay. I think we do. We're not really relying on combo to win this game. Like, obviously it could be nice, but just down to 4 cards, we can establish a pretty good board. We've got some heal, we've got taunts. Hell, we've got bananas. And he's just going hard on our face. I think this is... Ooh, I think this is a lore heal. Or is it Drake Loot Hoarder? Thing is, I actually want to charge this and make it a 6/6 with the bananas. But I'm probably going to be hitting something on the board with that instead of face. I mean, what do we die to? There is potential Leroy threats to actually die to. Let's just chill here. We could even just banana this next turn. Yeah, there's a lot we can do here. I just don't want to die. This is actually looking like Drake Innervate Swipe Banana. Only problem with that is you don't have a taunt in case there's Leroy shenanigans, but still 18, not so bad. Oh, right, we don't even need to innervate because the Arcane Golem. But do we? I don't think we do. I doubt he's running a BGH, but no reason to make this a 7/7. God damn it, are we actually dead? Oh my god, we should have played the taunt, really? Oh, okay, forget this. Nobody saw that, move on. Alright, that one was sad. Even though it was a different deck we played against. That was sad. Alright. Spin the wheel. Oh, actually into Miracle Shaman. Now, I don't know if I've played this... Actually, I don't know if I've played this at all. Or on stream. Or anything. I'm gonna have to remind myself of this deck for sure. And this is when I was trying to jam gadgets into... Oh, this is... I just chose the wrong one. I just saw M. Shaman. Yeah, trying to jam gadgets into every possible class to see how it would work. And we've ended up with a good mage list. Took us forever, but this is our attempt at doing the same thing with a shaman. Now, this is super interesting. Paladin, it could be aggro or it could be control. If it's control, this hand is insane because we're just going to get really good draw off of it. Going to be able to silence a Tyrion. But if it's aggro, this hand is okay. This can work really well against Argents. You could spell power it for like a knife juggler or something. Perfect. Just perfect. We love it. Another gadget sand. We've got the coin. Alright, I already forgotten about that rogue game. That's, oh, it's just so nice to play some different decks. Okay, now I'm not sure that we actually want to Earthshock these. I'm not sure that we don't want to, but I'm not sure that we do either. Totem's fine. Dalnos is fine. I really want to save the coin for the auctioneer. Let's play it slow for now. Alright, this is not so bad. Now, I don't think there's any chance we get burned here, right? I'm trying to remember all the Paladin secrets. Should be fine. At 23. We're going to have to think about Divine Favor, though. Right? If he top decks a Divine Favor, we're in big, big trouble. Dang, that effect is pretty cool. We really need Lightning Storm. We do run it in this deck. Like, I'm a little tempted to hex that, but I'm actually more tempted to Mana Tide Coin Thalnos. I know we lose the coin for Gadgesan, which sucks. This is going to give us a lot of draws for a Lightning Storm. It's going to get cards out of our hand to play around Divine Favor. And hopefully this just eats a bunch of damage, right? Like, I can't think he wants to let any of this stand. Never mind. Okay, we have to Lightning Bolt, right? Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. Still no Lightning Storm. Well, this is going to give us draws, that's for sure. There it is. But we might just be too dead at this point. He also really likes our face. Don't even need Gadgesans for draws here. Holy crap. Alright. Well, let's do this. And then kill this. Oh, okay. Or get hit with Noble Sack. That's fine too. Hope he doesn't draw Divine Favor and punish this hand. I'm tempted to start hexing our own stuff. See if we roll a taunt. We do not. Yeah, we're gonna hex that. Save 1 damage. And doesn't matter. Alright. On to the next. Only 1 win here. Alright, let's spin it, see what we get. Control Paladin. Now that I'm okay with. For Control Paladin, we've tweaked this a lot. Played with it a decent amount. Tweaked it a bunch. I actually think it's an okay list. Nothing amazing. Definitely not like super high level, but yeah, I think it has some success against something like Druid. If this is your typical taunt Druid, it can be pretty effective with the qualities. Lots of big removal. It's got a little bit on the low end, right? Harvest Golems, Knife Jugglers. Pretty good start, especially with the Peacekeeper. And we tried Kalento's list, and we kind of started modifying from there at one point, and that was running Humility, which was great against Druid. I'm gonna miss it here if this does end up being the kind of taunt variety. Hitting that is just great. You can get potentially 9 damage out of your jugglers. This is telling me he probably doesn't have a wrath, or he would have used it there. Great. Okay, Control Paladin. Easy win. Everyone should be playing it. 10 stars. We're up to Bronze 4. That was fast. Alright, what is next? Okay, sure. I don't mind. I mean, it only seems right. It's kind of like the wheel knew that we had like a 4-second game there. But yeah, this is good. I mean, these players just from like, you know, that Hero Power Smash, some of these different decks. Agro Paladin, you rarely see. We got that Agro Rogue. It does seem like we're actually getting a mix. I was a little bit worried that it would reset everybody back to Bronze 10. Like, I haven't really played with this new ranking system. So worried it would do that, but still maintain some kind of like internal MMR where it would match you against last season's Legend and Diamond players. Yeah, we got a Shaman. Like, that's pretty cool. Ooh. I think both of these are very good against Shaman. And the fact that we have coin, I'm comfortable keeping 2 4s. Now 3 4s, this kind of sucks. But at least they're just good cards.
The light protects me.
I was going to say, it also sort of assumes it's not a an aggro shaman list. I was planning on more of a mid-range thing, but we've seen aggro shaman. This is looking more aggro-ish. I don't think we play that. Dude's fine. Don't really need the card draw. We've got all kinds of plays next turn. That's fine. I think we do the safe thing and just true silver this. It's like a 1 in 40 hits another taunt, but I'd really hate to play that. Say it gets like hexed or lava burst, and then we don't get a shot to smash this Mana Tide. Turns out he's got other taunts anyway, so it doesn't matter. But I still think it was the correct play. Okay, I mean, if we could have the spell power with the Consecrate here, it would be great. But we'll probably just have to chip away the old-fashioned way. He's only got 3 mana with the Overload this turn. F. Okay, he's getting far too much value out of that. We've only got the 1 Hammer of Wrath, so we're a little bit boned there. My cat is attacking the old empty bag of cat food. It's waiting to be recycled. Yeah, I realized he could have overdrawn eventually, but usually shaman cards are pretty low cost, so I don't actually think he would have let that build up too much. I still think it was advantageous for him. She's going to town on that thing. Yeah, is this a Thalnos Consecrate? I don't know if you guys can see it just out of the corner of the screen there. It's cracking me up anyway. It's really not great. It's not necessary. I think I'm just gonna do this here. We'll let him dump some more stuff on the board. Maybe we do it next turn. This is fine. Yeah, we just saw that Earth Shock. Been so preoccupied with my cat, I don't remember if he used the other Earth Shock. I think we'll just get the Tyrion down. I mean, he's probably going to hex it anyway. But I think like in a lot of matchups, you don't play around it. You just get it out as early as possible and hope they don't have it. Despite the fact that he's drawn like 50 cards.
I have no time for games.
Also interesting. Haunter 211, thank you for the follow. Love your YouTube vids. Thank you. I love hearing stuff like that. It just warms my heart. No joke. It's yeah, it's always so motivating when people pop in, say stuff like that. People have just been so nice as you've been trying to get things to work on YouTube. This is tough. We can't really... Yes, we can. We can. We Wild Pyromancer. Consecrate. Pops our own bubble. Oh, it was a mistake. No, he's right. Damn. Alright, we just let it happen. It's good how you show your losses too, in my opinion. Well, if you like losses and bad plays, here you are. You're seeing them at the moment. I should have hit the totem first and then used consecrate. And then we still would have got the weapon from Tyrion there. Huge mistake. Yeah, I think we have to do something like that. But yeah, I mean, we don't really edit any of those videos anyway. It's all just exporting the stream. This is what you see is what you get. I definitely understand that sentiment. I know a lot of people like hand pick interesting games and put them on YouTube, kind of the highlights, which makes sense too, right? It's still fun to see the crazy or interesting games or whatever, but yeah, we've got lots of not so great games for us that I think makes it a little bit more exciting. You don't know what the outcome's going to be. You're often curious. Yeah, is a deck going to be good? Is a deck going to be bad? I don't know. Maybe I win games. Maybe I lose the majority. But yeah, I'm glad you like it. I really do. I appreciate the kind words. Man, if we didn't screw up that Tyrion play... Do you actually roll out the Knife Juggler? No, I don't think so. Now we might actually go for... And we're probably dead, if we're being honest. But we might go for a quality Knife Juggler play here. I think we have to. We're probably dead to spells, but... Yeah, we can only get out 2 anyway. Maybe you do get out the pain instead. No. We'll do this. Not great. I guess you hit this one. Doesn't really matter which one, because it's still getting buffed. Well, there you go. There's your loss. That was a mistake. Tons of mistakes that game. Let's see. Let's see what the wheel blesses us with this time. Divine Fire Priest. Alright, we have We have not played this deck ever on stream or off. I threw it together randomly to see if I wanted to try to make something with this list at some point, something viable, but this is basically just a deck that was built entirely around Inner Fire and Divine Spirit, two cards that see pretty much no play. Pagel and 2 Power Word Shields. I feel like that is actually pretty good considering what's in this deck. We're going to need lots of draw. If we can beef this thing up, who knows, maybe we get into an Inner Fire. Have like an 8/8 Pagel. Uh-oh. Or we just have a Pagel that gets Yeti'd. Do we Shield Bearer, Power Word Shield? I think we do. I think we need to delay this. We need to draw some cards. Then I don't know. I don't know if we Pagel, shield that behind it, or maybe we heal this up. Now, there's always the chance if we Power Word Shield that we do get into an Inner Fire and we can just kill this. Let's do that. It means you can't hero power it down. This thing will be alive for more draw. I mean, hopefully more draw. I really want to keep this Pagel alive. I think we're going to do this. And this is probably going to be our target for Divine Spirit Inner Fire. Let's kill him with Catapults. It's probably our only win condition. Okay, still not through a taunts. Pagel's the best. Oof, could be another good one. I think that we're just gonna heal this up. Do we heal that? I mean, he can hero. He can just hero power it down. We could also throw out an Imp Master. The thing is, he's gonna kill that. Do we care that much? It's probably going to be better for us to do something like this. Just throw that in. Yeah, gonna need to draw the Inner Fire for anything to work. At least we've got charge on this, if that tends to be the guy. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. Okay. It's fine, I guess. I kill that thing. Is there any point in getting a Crazed Alchemist out? Probably not. So the thing is, we can combo that with, like, say a Stormwind and Divine Spirit. for just like one crazy charge, but I don't know, with the taunt up, it's just very difficult to pull off. We could have actually run that Mogashan Warden as well, now that I think about it. Alright, we'll kill some stuff, why not? Do we get it out now? I think I'd rather just get this out. Maybe it eats 2 hits. Maybe he just ignores it.
Where shall I start?
No, we're just dead. Alright. Well, you really just gotta be lucky and draw the combo pieces to have any chance there. I do think against Druid you gotta... Oh, are we frozen here? I think you got a decent chance because they don't really have any hard removal. No one runs Naturalize. Okay, just gonna reboot the client. Hello. Die. Close. Okay, well, it's launching. Huh? There we go. Full screen. Spin the wheel. Mid-range Hunter. Okay, okay. I like Hunter. I like different varieties, mid-range type stuff. Hey, cat. Hi. I don't know if I ever played this on stream either. Hey, you big butt, so. Let's see, what is in this? I think it's pretty standard of a list. I did just throw this together at some point. This is going to be really good against Druid. Freezing Trap has high value against anything that he innervates out. And the nice thing is, the Argent Squire sort of looks like it's going to be more aggro. And then we're just going to fall into to more of a mid-range thing. So yeah, 11 that he's willing to do this. Harvest Golem is not the greatest target for it, but means that's going to cost 5 mana. It's essentially just going to remove it from the game, I think. And if he doesn't swing, we get a charge on our bow. Okay. Okay, I think bow's still gonna be good here. Yeah, because we can knife juggler hero power next turn, most likely. Guess it depends if he actually kills this. There's a chance we would actually Argus. But no, I like these two. Deadly Shot should also have a lot of value in the matchup. Was not expecting something so small here, though. We'll do that. If this happens to live another turn, Abusive Defender is going to be great. Yeah, not surprised. I think we just push all this to the face. Yeah, don't like our position here. The fact that this is random. We're for sure gonna do this. I'm tempted to Deadly Shot here already. I think we do. Okay, we get the middle target. I think we just want to reduce as much damage as possible now, right? If he builds up a board, he gets crazy combo value. The fact that he's running Argents tells me he likely doesn't have big taunts. And then if he does happen to drop like a Druid of the Claw, Hunter's Mark is going to be good for that. Well, I think we just rush it all out, honestly.
Get in there, fight, wagon. My seal for Argus.
Oof. Lucky, lucky. Yeah, I don't think we can let him just do it every once on the board. I know this isn't great.
The light protects me.
Okay. Kind of hints that he's got combo, which, I mean, you're playing around anyway. When you have options in your hand. Alright. Didn't stand a chance in that one either. Oof, we've only got like 2 wins here. Let's spin up something slightly better than this. Uh-oh. Now this one, for anyone who saw this on stream, this Finnish Control Hunter, I believe it was Snake who linked this to us. And it's a very interesting deck, but we happen to run into lots of Zoo. And this deck stands no chance against Zoo. So let's hope that that isn't what we're going to hit. But if we hit something like a Druid, I think that this is actually like a stupidly strong deck. If this is Miracle, it might also be difficult. Anything fast, I think, is going to be a bit of a problem. I'm looking at the deck here. Like a Snipe would be good. A Doomsayer would be good. Bow would be nice. With the coin, I'm kind of comfortable with that. Yeah, Control Hunter, exactly. Now, Snake did say that, I believe his words were, this guy played it on EU and got like top 20 legend, and all he was facing was Miracle Rogues. And it doesn't seem like it's that good against Miracle Rogue. I think we actually, geez, I don't know. I think we do get the Animal Companion out. I think you're trying to snipe the gadgets in more than anything. Tried something like this with Alarmabots. It wasn't too bad. Oh man, if you can ever make Alarmabots work, that would be impressive in and of itself. Fun idea for a card, but it never really seems to work. Alarmabot Druid. Yeah, I could see that. I would think see what we get. I think we're actually trading here. I would think if you were gonna do it, doing it with Mage might work. If you could pull Antonidas and generate a whole bunch of spells, because you've also got lots of ways of like freezing, so that they don't just hard remove it. I don't know if we should be sniping now. Like, what are the chances? I don't know. What are the chances he's actually going to Gadgetzan here? I think they're pretty low. Alarmbot's bad, very, very bad. Yeah, I think so. But because it exists, we all must make decks to try to make it work. That's just how this game goes, isn't it? Okay, we're gonna snipe. I don't think we're Doomsayer. I think River Croc is fine. See what he does here. I really don't want him to play like a Thanos. It'd be so sad. Okay. It's actually not bad. See, the only problem with either of these is the risk of sap. Still, I think we get it out. Don't we always get outvalued by sap anyway? Yeah, I mean that's the thing. It's like if we don't run it out now, you're kind of accepting that you're never running it out. Or you're unlikely to. Now this I like. But we do need the Houndmaster. Okay. Now I don't think we can do... Well, I guess we could do that. I was gonna say, I don't think we can like posture with a Doomsayer. You know, sometimes you can throw it out and just know that they're gonna slam into it, but I think he would still be better off just swinging face and bringing us to 9. And he might even just kill us with it. We do have the option to Sunwalker Doomsayer to like really, really delay. But then we're throwing away our own board. And if we just Sunwalker, he can like hit, still hit. We're gonna do it. We're gonna see what he does. Yeah. I think no matter what, we gotta kind of hope that that we draw well here. Fine with a double Highmane follow-up? I'm not sure. Still likely running one more sap, which would really screw us. And the chances that he's getting into his, what do you call it? His gadget sand is just going up and up. Okay. Yeah, we did just spend a crap load of cards, but we don't have a lot to deal with this. I'll hit that. It might not even be best, because I think he mostly wants it for the... Like, he's going to run it into draw anyway, but I don't think 2 damage is that relevant. Likely just dead here. How's this supposed to be rogue? I don't know. This is my 2nd game with it ever. We did draw like pretty high curve, in all fairness. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like you just have to have... And like the snipe is very good against Gadgetzan if you end up getting that off. Once again, we're technically alive. Right, we can hit. Do all this. I could see it working. I know it had no chance against Zoo. When I played against them, it was just like, yeah, way too slow.
I got the best deals anywhere. I'm ready to learn. I'm ready to learn. I'm ready to learn.
Technically alive? Perfect. Well, this doesn't even run Unleash the Hounds. It seems crazy to me. Alright.
Well fought. I can see.
Man, like 2 wins today. Alright, next deck. What do we get? Uh-oh. Seems to end up around the same place a lot of times. We're back to this atrocious priest deck. However, I want to get the combo off on this, so I'm kind of okay with it. Priest versus priest. Oh, this is how you know the ladder's reset.
The light shall bring victory.
Is this a good hand? I think Golem's good. I actually think that all this is quite good. Part of me thinks you should throw other stuff away in hopes of being able to pull off the inner fire combo, but I think this is fine. We let this chill. Yeah, no reason to drop that yet. This is a weird list. Yeah, we've got everything from mild to wild. We have some good stuff, and we've got some absolutely terrible stuff in here. This is in the ladder. I really don't want him to get card draw. I think we do that and get ready for the Golem next turn. Yeah, we're hoping that, you know, well, we're not even really hoping. We're just playing, knowing that it almost doesn't matter what our win rate is, because we can't drop ranks here at the start of the season. So this is when we need to do all the worst decks. If we hit, that's actually bad. He's got lots and lots of answers here. He's got answers to this, answers to that. Maybe we just get one draw off of this and be fine with it. Or get pained. Okay. Getting up to that sick 28 health Oasis Snapjaw. What do you think the chances are he just does nothing if we play this out? I feel like if he had a pain the last turn, he would have used it, but maybe I'm wrong here. Don't do it. Don't do it. No, don't do it. Oh, holy smite, interesting. Okay, he knows what's coming. But what he's not prepared for is like 10 more threats that could do the exact same thing. Okay, we might be relying more on the Stormwind Knight. It's like a 20 damage combo as is. This guy though, he's got everything he needs. Okay. Oh, we got another one. Just wondering if we even run the Northshire out. Or the Shield Bearer, even. Kind of fine doing that. This Pyromancer is absolutely farming us. Yeah, pretty soon our win condition is just going to be fatigue.
Let me change your mind. Is someone injured?
Not really much else you can do there. $16 cards left. We don't have anything for board clears, right? Yeah, just nothing. I think we're just dead. Even if you get the Stormwind, the best you can do is 20 damage. 20, still threatening a bunch. Yikes. Well, we can't just give up this easy. Not that easy to get through a 16/16 taunt, except with one card called Shadow of Death. Is that right? Do we just sit here over the concede button? Played a few pre-skin. Oh, nice. We gotta let him kill us with this. Great work. Played a few pre-scans today. Nutty win rate, and you're plaid again. Amaz's old list. Nice. Yeah, we've barely won at all today, but we've tried out tons of horrible, horrible decks. Oh, that is mid-range shaman. Okay. Oh, we did do one earlier with mid-range shaman. It's not a bad deck by any means. Don't mind giving this another go. Versus Druid, okay.
I must protect the wild.
Ooh, Karen is so good in this matchup. I think we probably want something like this. Let me look again. You want Loot Hoarders, you want Pagel. Axe is okay. This is pretty good, actually. Turn 1 Innervate is still super annoying, but turn 2 is not that bad. He doesn't have coins, so it's not like a turn 1 Yeti. Okay. No rush to get this out. Because playing this on 3 is so bad, just leaves you with like 2 mana left. Oof. However, here it actually looks a little appealing. Huh, maybe we should have coined that out last turn. Interesting. But if we get this out, our next turn is going to be weak. I guess we could still coin that behind it. Yeah, we're going to do it. Yeah, looks like that would have been the move. Drake. Interesting. All kinds of questions. I don't think we hex it. He's got wild growth, which means he's probably got a bunch of other targets. I don't think we lava burst because the overload is horrible. Do we trade stuff in? Like, how bad does a swipe look? If he hits 1, it's pretty bad. He would hit this. It is pretty bad. Alright, we're gonna trade off here. Do we axe? Next turn it leaves us with 4. Yeah, okay, I like this. Makes Argus look a little bit better next turn. I don't think we're in a rush to get at Doomhammer, even though it's kind of good at any time. Thoughtsteal can be nutty, steal Tyrion, win the game. Yeah, there was I don't even remember what we were playing. It might have been Paladin. And we played a priest in both of his Thoughtsteals. It was like just the craziest steals you could imagine. And you're right, like it just completely changes the game. Okay, this is just too juicy. This is why I like Shaman here. It's nice and easy to build a pretty strong board. Like going forward, all these things are pretty resilient, but then you end up with still a lot of burst, right? This through taunts, this you can just chip away with. You have 4 weapons, exactly. It's made to... Okay, we gotta think how we want to do this. If we knew we were gonna expel power, it'd be fine. If you throw all that in, if you just go 5, 9, 10, How do we want to play this? There's a lot of options. We could run out Cairn and just be patient, just pass. We could even do this with like an Argus. I think I like Cairn, and we're probably looking at Argus Lava Burst next turn. We actually want it here because totems are going to spawn there. It's 14 turns of weapon swings to use them all. Yeah, and the idea isn't that you're going to use them all. It's really just more consistency to get one Storm Forged early in the game, and more consistency to get at least one Doomhammer late in the game. That's it. If you get 2 in your hand of either, it's almost always a dead card, and you just kind of accept that. Interesting here as well. I was playing Holy Wrath Paladin, and they stole 3 of my Holy Lights. Wow. Burst you for 28 with Akanai. That's crazy. Usually split 1 Doomhammer and 1 Alakir. Yeah, that'd be interesting, actually. An Alakir in here would kind of serve a similar purpose. It's true. Okay, I really like Argus here. Now, if we hit... How much benefit is there to Lightning Storm versus Lava Burst, right? Like, this is so good.
My shield for Argus.
Lightning Storm, so good here. Yeah, it's actually better for the bubble. You do that. Run this into there. Run that into there. Get there. Yeah, I like it. You won every single game against Zoo on your Priest? That's awesome. 6 AoEs, 2 deaths for Doomguard. Yeah, you were saying that the other day. Really good matchup for Priest. I haven't played enough to know exactly how it stacks up. But yeah, I mean, that makes a lot of sense anyway. Alright, we'll see if he's got any more big taunts. He could also, like, Drake Spell Power Swipe here, which isn't the worst thing ever. But if he, like, Innervate Hero Powers after, it would really suck.
Truth is my shield.
Okay, not just another
Time waits for no one.
taunt. Oh, these taunts are so obnoxious. We're probably using that to remove here, aren't we? We can keep that alive, pop the bubble. I think that's the play. Yeah. Yeah, it's not great, but it's fine. Only question, do we hit? I think we do. It's so weak to swipe, but I think it's better to hit instead of leave something on the board. It's 14 from the combo. If he Innervate Hero Powers after, I think he's used... Has he used 1 to Innervate? I'm not sure. But that would still kill us if we leave it on the board. The Amaz list plays 2 Holy Fire, 1 Mind Blast. Oh, 1 Mind Blast. I like that. And 1 Reg. Sometimes you just kill people like on face. That's cool. I actually think Mind Blast is like not the worst card. I feel like it gets kind of a bad rap as being this meme card just because Priest in general is not very good. But the card itself, I think, can be slotted into Priest decks and works, so it's pretty cool to see. Hey Nolan, how's it going? Okay, he clears the board. We can still push a lot of damage. I think we just double Unbound Elemental. Like, there's an argument to loot Hoarder. Thing is, if you get both these down, you'll Lava Burst next turn. It's just so good. Look at you, all cleaned up. I know, I know. You didn't think it was possible, but underneath all that homelessness, there's a real boy. Also, welcome back, Grizzle Geezer. Good, but very bored. How about you? Well, we're losing a lot today, which is kind of expected, but I'm actually having a blast doing this. This is a lot of fun. Did we win? 5, 8, 12. We do not win, right? 3, 8, 10, 12. Yes. So spell power wins us the game. Tis not spell power. I am gonna drop this just so it's a little more resilient to swipe. Oh my god, I'm so nobody saw that. Nobody saw that. I didn't even think about the fact you could just lightning storm hit face and win the game. Oh good. Oh good. What did we say about losing a lot? Jesus, so bad. Alright. I just got back from your first playoff game. Nice. Since team won their division. Also nice. Next week's conference, then on to nationals. Wicked. Well, congrats to them. That's that's great. Are you gonna play this deck until you lose thing? Nope. Every game we're just spinning our wheel of decks and playing whatever comes out, whether we win or lose. Oh my god, I can't believe I don't even want to look at the board anymore. Anyway, they win next week. They get a huge Super Bowl type ring. That's cool. That's very cool. Just give us a chance. So sad. Oh, a silence. Oh no, he's gonna give us the card. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god, we're so punished. Oh my god. Alright. Okay, we're doing this, and we're doing this. I think it's actually better to just totem. I'll save this for the rock biter potentially. Oh my lord. Yes, the wheel of decks is. Did you get any legendaries from your free packs, or did you open them? I've held on to them. I got 5 packs that I have not opened. Smorka's face. I think it's right to hold here. Actually, I don't know if it is, because yeah, you could hit. Chance you draw into other weapons as well. And we've already used 1 rock fighter. I guess it's the same probability either way. Now, it's still 1 rock biter, I think. Pretty sure. Hope he doesn't taunt. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if you top deck the second hammer, or even the, what do you call it? The Stormforged Axe. Oh, so sad. Come on, Peg. There we go. Easy, see? Top deck rock biter. I mean, we still would have won either way. Well played. Yeah, that's only because he didn't see our lightning storm. Or embarrassing not playing of a lightning storm. Alright, where does that put us? Oh, we're down to a 9-star bonus. Bronze 1. Okay. Alright, I gotta hit the washroom, but we'll spin while I'm gone here. Uh-oh. Control Hunter. This could be bad. Control Hunter. Now this is a different... This isn't the finish one. Yeah, look at all of them stars. I know. So impressive. Alright, what is this one? Oh, this is... Yeah. That's right. This is one that we threw in to add to the goofiness. Where you're just trying to get to the late game to play some dragons. This is not a good list. This is not a list that makes any sense. Do we keep the Senjin? I think it's too slow here. I don't know. Right middle of the road. Some of the other stuff's pretty bad. We'll keep it. It's alright. Okay, all the middle of the road stuff.
This guy's toast.
Not actually sure if we want an Earthen Ring or Animal Companion. Because Leok's pretty bad, Misha's good. Huffer, you're probably trading. I think this is fine. He might just like deadly poison it or something.
This guy's toast.
Okay. Do that. Good chance we'll bow next turn then. Take out the other one. Still not too bad. Explosive trap. Probably not a much better time to play it in this matchup. Like he might just swing face in an attempt to proc it, but even then I'm fine with that. It's just another charge. Morty V. Welcome. How are things? First time in the stream, I believe. Another bow. Okay, I think we're gonna kill command this thing. Ooh, I don't mind that. Yeah, saw some of your YouTube videos. Well, welcome to the stream. You're the second person in here who came from YouTube. Today, anyway. Lots of people actually overall have come from YouTube. No backstab? Ooh. Ooh. It just looks so out of place. So if we're playing that, we're playing it to heal. This is strange. We can push 9 damage. Or we can Hunter's Mark hit the Violet Teacher. The thing is, hitting the Violet Teacher doesn't really do that much. I kind of like the idea of just saving this for a heal. You push damage. Just try to delay things as long as you can. Pull off these two and then heal if you need it. Kind of is. Yeah, kind of is. Half this deck kind of is. The word control is kind of out of place.
I got the best deals anywhere.
Oof, not great. Not a lot of people are playing classics, so YouTube's also really empty of cool classic videos. Yeah, it seems to be a bit of a niche that a decent number of people are enjoying. So yeah, I'm more than happy to do it. I've been having a lot of fun with it. Ringleader in 2021. Yeah, Ringleader versus our Alex Straza. So here's the thing. If he doesn't have a Farseer, we can just win, right? Explosive Trap, Eagle Horn, Hero Power. If he has a Farseer, then the Sen'jin's better. Then you actually like Sen'jin, Hero Power, Trap, swing with the bow next turn. Yeah, lethal with no Farseer. So what do you do? And do you even bother to Hunter's Mark? I guess you do. I think you just go for the potential lethal here. Because even if he has Farseer, he heals up, you kill all that, he's only pushing 3 damage, and then you still have like 5 potential with a heal or a taunt. So weird. You love Classic? Well, I think, nice, we just win. Yeah, everyone here seems to be digging it too, so you're in the right spot. We're dead if we don't win. I think we had a chance if we didn't win that turn. But clearly Control Hunter's the way to go. Everyone has seen that, right? That put us to Silver 8. You'd rather set up lethal with Auctioneer on the board? Yeah, I think it ended up being the right move. Alright, spin the wheel. What do we get? Also played Hearthstone for 5 years or so, but since a few months, didn't really enjoy Standard or Wild anymore. Alright, we got the Snake Agro Paladin. I like this list, actually. It's a fun one. Yeah, I had stopped playing Hearthstone quite a while ago. Years and years ago. There we go. Because, yeah, I didn't really enjoy Standard. Was never really a fan of Wild. The idea is kind of fun, but I don't know. I just never ended up having fun in it. Although I think I would probably rather go do that than Standard. So, yeah, them bringing Classic back, I think is just... It's pretty great. It's the claps and celebration. Yeah, I know, right? It's so fun. I kind of like this idea. We'll see what the YouTube crowd thinks, but part of me also doesn't care because I'm just having so much fun with the ability to spin a wheel. Something about that is satisfying. I don't think we keep the abusive without any targets for it, but Elven Arch is very strong here. Would you like to see Nax and other expansions too? I'm really, really split on it. I'll tell you what my dream is that I don't think will happen, but what I would love to see. So I think Nax could be fun. I would enjoy that, but I think it's what that means. If you put in Nax, it means you're also putting in probably future expansions. And again, I would have fun for a little while, but then it would be kind of crappy after that, because I didn't like all that many expansions afterwards. Here's your Mukla, probably. But what I would love to see, and what I'm really considering doing, like just within this community... Oh man, this guy's going to take advantage of bananas? This game's bullshit. Alright, hold on, let me think here. Do we want to double Elven Archer or Consecrate? We've got equalities in this deck, right? Yeah. Didn't have the Giant to punish, yeah. I'm gonna double Elven Archer. And I don't think we've Blessing him Might yet. I suspect he's gonna wipe all this. So yeah, what I would like to see is something that's more of like an old school version, right? If it was go back to the older cards. I think they're just designed better, but have some kind of rotation that makes sense and keeps things fresh, right? So if you have, if you've got like Nax, okay, well there's a lot of cool stuff from Nax, but there's also Undertaker, and do we really need to see Undertaker Hunter? You know, do people love seeing Leroy in Classic? I don't know. It's fun for a little while, but then it gets stale after a while as well. I think we're just going to draw here. And start pushing damage. So what I was thinking we might just end up doing as a community, if we get enough interest, which I imagine we will, so we'll just start doing some community run tournaments. I'll put them together, and I want it to be like, you know, we'll have some deck building restrictions, right? Whether it's just like bans of certain cards, like, you know, you can't play a Leroy, okay, that makes sense. Or whether it's like, you know, your deck's got to be full of, you know, cards with certain mana costs or out of certain collections or whatever. And then that way we can get back to like Nax and those, ooh, with that, I think I'll play the double Worgen then. Right, you can mix in some Nax, mix in some Classic, maybe some Blackrock Mountain, I don't know. Some of these older collections, and we might see some kind of cool stuff. But yeah, my dream is if they would actually put that into the client. I just think that would be amazing. Alright. I think the draw is very important for inequality. Yikes. The only way we win is with equality, as far as I can tell. Arcane Intellect, yeah, basically. Isn't it crazy that even that card with such little value still ends up being like a decent draw too? It's just like so strong. Alright, we need the equality. Is there any way we win off of Avenging Wrath or something? Consecrate? Consecrate, you can actually kill this. Maybe that's what you do then. Yeah, alright. Because you can actually equality Avenging Wrath if you do survive another turn. Which is highly unlikely, but... yeah, I assume we're just dead to a soul fire or something. I know, never equality. Alright, digging for soul fire, maybe Leroy. We do have the tiniest chance that we could also Avenging Wrath and just hit him in the face 8 times. In fact, we only need 6 times. Amazing. We're gonna kill his golem because we don't like him. Or his giant. Alright, well that was actually like a decent deck that we, oh right, we can lose stars now. Poop. We're at 8. Alright. See what we get next time. I feel like you normally win that matchup actually. Mid-range Hunter. I think we played this already. Not hitting the Watcher is the first misplay. Yeah, what was I thinking? Oops. Yeah, we lost pretty bad with this before. There's your claps, there's the confetti. Everything you love, Nolan. Well, I'm curious. You asked the question now, Morty. If I would like to see Nax and other expansions, what would you like to see? I mean, anyone can answer that, but yeah, I'm curious what other people's consensus is. We've talked about it a number of times in here.
One shot,
Man, that is so bad. Like, I will just never understand that. Especially against a hunter. You'd love to see Nax in other expansions? Interesting. Got all kinds of options. Hunter's Mark on this is actually really good. Hitting this and freezing trap's really good. Coin kill command hit is also good. Tons and tons. It's not like there's gonna be any charges. I don't know. Freezing trap. Problem is, it's still on the board to die. I think I'm gonna do this. Rotation would be nice, but probably not gonna happen. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Classic is fun, but I can't think you play for months and months. Yeah, that's kind of the thing. That's why I think there needs to be something to shake it up. Now with the with the Diablo 2 remaster, though, I think we actually equip this and hit face. And then we're maybe playing those next turn, I don't know. With that, like, I feel like it starts to give a good indication of where Blizzard's head is at, which is maybe it's more appropriate to just say Activision at this point. Dang, I think we have to hit this. Unfortunate. But you know, they farmed it out to a different team, and they've said, like, as far as changing the game at all, like, other than fixing a couple really, really old bugs that are not beneficial to the player, they're not even fixing bugs that were potentially beneficial to the player. Other than that, they don't. Oh man, what a good discard for him. They don't want to make any changes unless the community begins to request them. So if people are playing the game, they're playing it a lot, and then they're like, oh man, you guys should add, you know, new items, you should add, I think I'm just, oh god, it's so bad. We're just gonna chill, get Unleash the Hounds. Yeah, new items like balance, skills, all that kind of stuff, new classes, areas, anything like that. They're just waiting for that from the community. So I think if people start to be like, Classic is getting really stale, we'd like to see Nax, or we would like to see, you know, whatever other version of the game, then I think they'll start to do it. Otherwise, I wouldn't expect it at all. Hi, gamer man, welcome back. I actually think this is kill command. We could Croc and Defender. He's got one abusive here. He's used some Elven Archers. I don't know. I kind of feel like this is the move. We might be able to get a better Defender next turn. Really, you want the Explosive Trap or Unleash in this matchup, I think. Even a Houndmaster would be really good with the Croc. I'm a bit afraid that nothing's going to happen to Classic because nobody's interested. God knows why. Yeah, there's a lot more interest for, what do you call it? For Standard and Wild and the other modes. That's where I think there's actually, like, the tiny amount of success that I've had online, right? Like, anyone who watches me is doing it. You know, this is almost sad, but he's probably doing it because they've got no other options. There's just not that many people like streaming or recording stuff for Classic. So hey, yay for me, right? They come and watch me. But I think what that means is if you're gonna continue to have fun with old school Hearthstone, whatever form that looks like, I think that means it's gotta come from the community. That's my gut feel in all this. Oh wow, yeah, we are dead. Jesus, because the leper gnome dies. All right. So that's what I think I'm gonna try to do to carve out my own little space online. I'd love to hear other people's input on like how they'd like to see that done, but I think that's how we kind of keep old school Hearthstone alive. Oh no, I hate this deck. I so want to click remove. Alright, but that's why we do this. I think it's kind of funny to play some of these decks I don't like. No, not gonna redo it. That's the rule. I imagine some people also find it entertaining to watch me lose or play weird, goofy decks. They should put in some nerfs that they did later on so the game's not dominated by 2 to 3 classes. Yeah, see, that's something I'd like to see. Like some of the Leroy stuff, or like I said, ban some of the cards. Oh, if this is Control Warrior, this deck could be actually really good. I don't think we want tracking, though. Normally, I think you want tracking because you need it in aggro matchups, but this seems good against Control Warrior. Finish auto loss, yeah. God, let's just hope that this guy is Control, and it looks like it. I realized with Classic why I started playing and loving Hearthstone. Standard's not the game I loved. It's kind of a different game now. I feel the exact same. I started to get really like disenfranchised with the game. I think we do snipe. I think if you snipe an Acolyte, it's really strong. Yeah, really disenfranchised with the game, and I didn't expect to like Classic. I thought, it'd be fun for like a few streams, play it for like 3 or 4 days, and that would be it. And then I was like, holy shit, this game is just good. Like, even with all its flaws, like the Leroy stuff. Wow, really surprised he ran that out into a snipe. That's like super 5-head. But I think the design of Hearthstone originally just absolutely demolishes modern Hearthstone design. I think a lot of people feel that way. Leroy nerf and add heal bot. Ooh, I don't know if I want heal bot. Heal bot was crazy with if there was any ability to pick him back up and play him again. Okay. I was kind of thinking if there's any time where we're going to be playing that Senjin. Now, I don't know the deck well enough to think that we would play tracking. If we play tracking, you're digging for like a high main, I guess. What are you getting rid of? Maybe you do. Fuck it. Sunwalker's not bad either. Honestly, Croc's not terrible. Just because we've got a Houndmaster, but I don't know, you're just building, then it's like build your own shitty Sunwalker. Let's just do that. I think people are completely underestimating Classic and its flexibility. I agree. I mean, we just played like we played a mage deck yesterday that was like, dare I say, never before seen in Classic. It's possible to do. Tracking and control is kind of weird because it fatigues you like crazy. Yeah, in the control mirror, that's exactly it. That's why I think it's there for aggro, is my guess. And then it's like, you're guaranteed, or not guaranteed, but much higher chance of pulling like a Doomsayer or something. But honestly, I'm not sure. This whole deck, I don't like, but somebody got to, or at least Snake told me that somebody got to some crazy high legend rank with it, so I believe him, and it makes me think that I can actually play the deck well, or learn to. They think it's just 3 decks and no more, but I think there's a lot of those little tech choices are really fun. Yeah, I totally agree too. I also don't think they're completely wrong though, in that I think there's a limited number of decks that a lot of people play. I'm frustrated with Zoo. I'm frustrated with Combo Druid, Miracle Rogue. It is kind of annoying. But I do think that like metas naturally shift over time, and I think they can end up being a lot of fun. Like Control Warrior with Sanjin, Berserker, Azure. Yeah, exactly. Our Control Warrior deck ended up being really weird looking. I don't actually know how you're supposed to play this. Like, are you supposed to King Crash Smork? You know what I kind of like? Yeah. Do this. Try to get the extra bow charge and then just shoot there. And then maybe King Crash or Rag or something goofy. I don't know how to play this deck. I'm just angry and grumpy with it. Threat Finish Streamer. Omega Greed Warrior. Ysera's fine, not that greedy. Yeah, Ysera's... I mean, it's kinda greedy. But it can still fit into the deck. Like, I think you could cut any one card of our warrior deck and toss it in, it'd be fine. Oh, that makes me think he's got the Nightmare Dream card, right? +5/+5, clearly. Wow, do we King Crush a Ysera? Who thought we were gonna King Crush a Ysera? What do we got? 7. That's 8. So that's 15. We're pretty much dead if we don't deal with the board. We could Rag, but I don't think Rag is correct. We're gonna do this. Oh yeah. Be scared. Ysera's the greediest card in the game. 0 tempo, 9 mana. I don't know if it's the greediest card in the game, but it's... because you do get immediate value. It's at the end of the turn, so you still generate a dream card. Greediest card in the game is probably like Alarmobot or something like we talked about earlier. Is that what it's called? The swappy one? There's a lot of decks I didn't play back then. For example, Patron Warrior, you'd love to play again. Yeah, there's definitely lots of stuff people wouldn't have played. He's played 2 Taskmasters. Okay, I think the correct play is this. Hero Power. And either swing face or don't swing. And I think we have to hit one of these with Rag. Because Grom at 10 doesn't kill us. Unless he's got like an inner rage for Grom. Then we should be alive. I don't know if there was ever a good time to play these Doomsayers. Early special decks like Grinder, Echo Mage, or Tempo Warrior. Yeah, I don't even remember a lot of those decks. Echo Mage rings a bell, for sure. Alright, we're just dead, right? Yes. I hate this deck. But yeah, there's definitely lots of variety in that stuff. And I could see the value of playing through those again. Alright, I like this Agro Paladin. This is Snake's, maybe his best recommendation. Or best contribution, whatever you want to call it. Even though we did lose it last time, I still think it's a pretty good deck. Standard's just goofy with millions of discovers, clown, fiesta, shit. Yeah. Yeah, I don't even try to stay up to speed with standard. I just don't think it's fun. Not my type of game anyway. Oh yes. We get to do the Paladin mirror. The true proper ladder reset. I think we gotta go lower curve though. I'm gonna guess that this guy is also aggro. Really don't want to hate it, but it's really hard. I think a lot of people have like what do you call it? Stockholm syndrome with a lot of games that they like grew up loving. They just like force themselves to try to love. It's not worth it. It is not at all worth it. What do we got here? What? So strange. I'm just gonna give him the bubble back. What other games do I like to play? I like RPG stuff. I find lots of RPGs though I tend to not like because they're all too similar, which is why I made my own tabletop RPG, because I think it's better than a lot of what's out there. But like I really like Diablo 2, Diablo 1. I still got to finish playthroughs of both of those at some point. It's just everyone here's for Hearthstone, and it's a good time to keep it going. Stealth advertisement, yeah, exactly. Just gotta slip it in. I've learned through playing the game that I made. Maybe don't do that. I know that this plays right into Consecrate, but I still think it's fine. Like making your own world and having like your own terms and stuff, it started out feeling really weird to be like, oh, and this is like that thing. But if you just start saying stuff as though it's fact, you know, you just start being like, yeah, I made a game. That's it. That's what it is. It sounds way less weird and somewhat ironically less forced. So yeah, I'll throw that out. But yeah, I really like those games. I don't know. I got really into Gwent when it first came out. I played that. I think I was like top 15 or 20 in North America, something like that. But that game's a little... It got really weird. Like, they changed it a ton. Right, you used to have like 3 rows on both sides of the board, and then they changed it so you've only got... I actually don't know what to do here. It's a very good chance it's Noble Sacrifice, so I probably swing. Yeah, because then I think I'm comfortable hitting here. But yeah, I was a huge fan of Gwent when it first came out. Oh, okay, his own Avenging Wrath. I love the Divinity Original Sin, both 1 and 2. Those were fantastic RPGs. Some of the few that I would go back to again and again. Would I ever... I don't know, it's just so awkward. I think you just do that and then Avenging Wrath later. I don't think you need the 8 damage to face now. What is this, Abomination of a Paladin skin? Oh, the Annoya bot thing or whatever? I hate these immersion breaking clan fiesta skins they add. I actually don't mind this stuff. I used to think that, like, I like, okay, hold on. Do we have lethal? Just, no. That's just 10. Obviously, we've got a chance at dealing a lot here, but I think it's good to just push the damage. Is it? No, I mean, we're guaranteed to do it there next turn. Minus a taunt. Let's just do that. Yeah, I actually like grew to like it in HOTS when I started out not liking it. This kind of stuff, whatever. I'd rather that this is like the paid content as opposed to the cards themselves. So I kind of stopped hating it. Although some of the skins are a little questionable, a little goofy, but I'm fine with it. Play around favorite. Well, we're good here. This is. Here we go. The Agro Paladin meter. Gotta love it. Also tried to play other card games, but it's really hard to get into. Runeterra was the only one you played a bit longer. Haven't tried Runeterra. I played a tiny bit of Shadowverse because my my brother had recommended it, and I wasn't a fan. You know, had fun for like the day that we played. That was about it. Ooh, Miracle Priest. I like this Miracle Priest deck. I think it's bad, but I don't think it's as bad as you would think it is, if that makes sense. And I think we left in the Malagos, did we not? Just for lulz. All for Rosie. Magic is so overwhelming when you start playing it. I just think Magic is a bad game. I don't know. When I was young, I would actually like collect the cards and play it with like my brother and my friends, and that was fun because there's no like net decking. You're not spending like thousands of dollars to make the, you know, the correct deck or anything like that. It's just messing around with your friends, and it was fine for the time. It was like as good of a card game as it was at the time. I tried to play like the MTG Arena, and I just thought it was like awful, just absolutely awful. I'm actually gonna guess that this is not a freeze mage, and it's like a, what do you call it, like an aggro list or something, just because it's season reset. Reg is way better than Mali in this list. What, you think this list is optimized to be good? Get out of here. Yeah, Malagos wasn't originally in the list. We only added him because Rosie is so adamant that we make Malagos Priest work at some point. And I said, this is probably the best deck for him at all. Runeterra is really good. Played it for like a year. Actually, a decent game. Well, that's cool. Yeah, I haven't tried it, so I can't speak to Runeterra at all. I've watched like 30 minutes of a stream type thing, so I'm not even entirely sure how it works. That's why I also emotionally stick with Hearthstone. Yeah, so this does look like a freeze mage, which is actually fine for us, I think. I think later on, these Soul Priests can be a bit of a liability, but really he's going to Alex us, and then we got to start healing back from it. I think that's normally how this goes. Okay, interesting. See, I was just going to gadget saying coin power word shield, but I kind of just want to blast him now. Hmm. Nine in hand, yeah. Yeah, I think we'll just do that. I know he can ping it. I don't want to waste the coin. Maybe we run the Northshire out now. Oh wait. Runeterra is also really fair. Don't have to invest money to play the game in a fun way. Okay, now I have no idea what we're playing. You know, one game a lot of people probably haven't heard about, and I just randomly stumbled across it on Steam. Very, like, fair monetization. Like, do we circle this? Hold on. Sure, why not? Let's circle this. I genuinely have no idea what else we're using it on. But yeah, I just kind of stumbled across it. Minion Masters, it's called. I don't know if you guys have seen it. It's like a card game where you like build a deck, but it's like real-time placement of the cards. So there's like 2 lanes that your guys can travel. You play cards, they'll travel down either lane, attack the other hero, and your mana just goes up on a timer. I think it's really, really well done. And I never had to put any money into it. It's just, yeah, it's just a fun game. But not very many people play it, not many people know about it. Yeah, we actually have the potential to overdraw here.
Is someone injured?
Alright, we're at 8. Okay. But yeah, I played that a bit. I streamed it before I came to Classic, actually. And, yeah, if you guys are looking for another game, I'd recommend it. Yeah, Miracle Priest, exactly. We actually have a shot to win this. It turns out I was right, question mark, that this is actually an aggro list. It just really did not look like it. Wow. Actually sets up a fireball on this. Golden Lepronome. It's dedication to the face, right? This guy's got lots of dedication to the face, just with other activities that he loves to do. Whoa! What the hell? Alright, I mean, we can just like Holy Nova, kill it, heal it. I guess you get to down those out now. Sure. Might as well. It's cosmetic stuff with 100 skins, passes, XP, boosts, whatever lets me kind of hate some games like MOBAs and Hearthstone kind of too. Well, we did none of the combo for our Miracle Priest. Like I said, I think it's actually a better deck than it looks like, but it was almost as disappointing as a loss. Yeah, a lot of it I don't like. So I don't like Control Priest. Oh boy. This is another one that I just threw together to round things out here, but I don't actually know what a real Control Priest is supposed to look like. Yeah, a lot of it I don't like. I don't like the passes, whatever that is, and like the XP and the achievements, all that stuff. That drives me crazy. What I'm actually okay with, though, I'm always okay for paying for cosmetic improvements, just because I think overall it actually improves. Like having monetization like that actually improves the game. It's going to bring in money. They're going to be able to invest that into the things you actually want. I think it's like, I think it strikes a good balance between having to make money and not messing with the fundamentals of the game. Once you start introducing the like battle pass where you're getting extra gold, or I don't even know what you get for it in this game. Yeah, all that stuff really, it's a turn off for me. Alright, I put in like Mana Wraith and stuff instead of Wild Pyromancer. That was all just to goof this up. Like this variety, unfortunately every game developer team's trying to milk the customers more. Yep. Want to become famous? Wanna get Do we coin Peggle? Yes? Sure. Yeah, the milking stuff I don't like. Buying a full game with a one-time payment is a thing of the past. I know, it drives me crazy. Maybe I need a Maz's help. I think I need a lot more than just a Maz's help. But yes, that would help us out here. Hey, there we go. So sick. The Mana Wraith. Oh my god. Never before seen. You have to hit it. When the shop is full of stuff, I kind of feel like a child. Can't control itself, or at least Blizzard lets me feel that way. Yeah, I don't know. For me, like I said, I'm totally fine with the... yeah, we're gonna do this. Totally fine with having skins, having some kind of monetization, whatever, but as soon as you're trying to, yeah, milk the customers for more, like with... Does the game actually need more cards? My argument is like, no. Or, you know, you can rotate what cards are in the game, or if you're going to add more cards, do you have to charge for them? Like, I just really don't think you do. So, yeah, for me, it's kind of just shameful. I don't know. I'm not a fan. I think we Holy Smite that. Do we Holy Smite, heal? There's not really that much point to Thought Steal. Shadow Madness, we can't get the Golem. We could run that into there. I think I'll just Holy Smite, heal. Cause yeah, like back in the day, games were complete, right? You maybe had like 1 or 2 expansions, and that was like often the developer's way of being like, this is how I want to make the game like perfect, right? StarCraft Brood War was that's like their perfect version of the game, and then other than some like balance patches, they never touch it again. Diablo 2, they put out Lord of Destruction. Alright, it's perfect, we're moving on to the next title. And yeah, it didn't cost you more money, it didn't milk your wallet. It just felt fair, it felt honest, and the game honestly feels more complete. Like I said, I actually really like HOTS. I like lots of card games, but I don't think a game becomes better by adding more of the stuff to it. Like more heroes in HOTS, I don't think is good, because now you have to learn all these stupid heroes in the game. Whereas you didn't have to before. And does it make the game better? Are the new heroes actually better? Or yeah, are they there to just take your money? Same thing with the cards. Do the cards improve the game? Do I need to learn 600 cards and pay for them all? I don't think so. Alright, I guess we just take one of these. We're not like dead. So we can play this a little slower. Yeah, full price games should not have cash shops. Full price to cover the development. If it's free to play, they need to make more money from something. Yeah, I'm a big fan. Oh, yes, so good for the death. Except he probably bumps for the shield, hey? Dang. I'm a big fan of only ever having... Oh, that's just so much better. I think we Thanos with it. Because you kill the golem, do a little bit more damage to his face. Nice. Yeah, only having like cosmetics or something in the store, I don't think paying for any of those extra things is like okay. Yeah, pay to win shops, exactly. I agree. It ruins the game. Or even if it's not pay to win, even if it's just pay because it's now like a game as a service, that shit drives me crazy too. Because I don't think it's necessary. Yeah, this guy likes to flood the board. Holy poo-poo. I think we just Cabal this, and then get ready for a Shadow Madness the turn after.
Let me change your mind.
Really wait for the adult card game or MOBA where you pay $50 or so and just enjoy the game without all this stuff. Yeah, I completely agree. That's why maybe in the next 2 years. But our plan after Artifacts is out is to make a card game and to actually have it online and playable. I'd have to put you 6 feet underground. Yeah, right. Don't know if you guys know Smite. Yeah, I'm familiar with Smite. Never did play it, but I know a lot of people like it. It's kind of cool. But the menu when you start the game is full of gems, chests, and okay, all that other crap. Are we dead? If we use this, we're up to 10. Blast something with this. Hit with that. Keeps us alive. If we Shadow Madness this, run it into there. Shoot that, hit there. We're also still alive. Okay, I think that's gonna be better. Still not great. It's a nice game, but yeah, the confrontation kills it for you. That is too bad. No Pyro on my priest list. I know, but we've got Mana Wraith. Alright, we dead. Yeah, I didn't want them to all be the standard lists. So I wanted to throw in a few curveballs here and there. We win too much with our meta decks. Oh, please. Speaking of good decks, the Secret Mage is it's pretty great. Really trying to ignore the cosmetic stuff, but it's hard when your opponent's all blinking and shiny. Yeah, I think it took me some time to get used to all the cosmetic stuff that's in games, but I guess it's like the lesser evil, you know? It's either that or they tend to throw like way more paid content in, stuff that affects the game. So I just kind of look at it as whatever, a necessary evil these days, but at least one that I can put up with. Because I definitely can't play any game that tries to. Do we play this out? I think we do. Card draw here is actually good. Yeah, any game that tries to whatever, either be pay to win or just pay to progress faster, whatever the thing is. Alright, mirror image here is just great. League of Legends Cash Shop is only cosmetics. Game's still popular after 11 years. Yeah, I don't like play League, so I don't know exactly what it looks like, but yeah, it's kind of an interesting thing, like, for people who do enjoy League. Oh, interesting. This guy's probably playing Miracle Druid. I love it. Which means we might get a gadget in here. Okay, still gonna be the best play. But yeah, like if you want a game, because that game is primarily like just hyper competitive slash what would you call it? Hyper competitive slash esport, I guess. And you better not have spell power swipe. He's already used one swipe. And yeah, if you want to actually make that like have longevity, be around for 11 years, like you've got to have some way of generating money. So I do understand that. Every time when I see Golden Reg or Sylvanas, I think I want it too and should craft it, which is super stupid. I guess that's kind of what they're relying on, to some extent. Yeah, I definitely don't have that impulse. I'm very weird with money, where I'm super cheap if it comes to, like, yeah, a video game. Even if I would enjoy the thing, but it costs $5 and I could not pay for it, somehow I'm just, like, so stubborn about the idea. I crafted almost all neutral legendaries in gold because you got 16,000 dust for free. Very nice. Yeah, that's right. You were saying they did something to screw up the classic packs, so fair enough. Yeah, take advantage. Get those golden cards.
Where shall I strike?
I'm actually going to save that in case we do get Antonitis. I don't know about Icebreakers in this deck. It doesn't give you tempo. It's not for tempo. It's for the aggro matchups. It's the only way to survive in aggro matchups. We're super dead here, though. We don't have polymorph in this deck, right? Yeah, we do not. You would need, like, the Black Knight or something there. I don't know, let's just die to some Moonfires. You got lucky and opened a Golden Rag? That's amazing. Yeah, very early in my Hearthstone career, my first gold legendary was a Karen, or I don't know if it was my first one, but I think I actually might have got a gold Tink Master, and I disenchanted that. But I did open a gold Karen. I was very happy that it's actually a playable card. I didn't open many golden legendaries, but you got golden Karen, Ysera, and Alakir. All of those are really solid. Sometimes it's easier for me to make a hard cut. For example, just chant all golden cards, play no golden basic cards. I don't mind doing stuff like that back when it was actually tough to get all the cards, right? I was a bit stubborn with it. I would put money into it, but yeah, like I disenchanted like I said, I think it was a gold Tink Master because they rebalanced it and you get all the dust back. First golden legendary was Jiraxis, so all you played was Handlock for so long. Yeah, I would do the same thing. How could you not? Wow, he got like no value from that Malagos. That's great. There's a really good arena player back in the day. Nice. Got around 8 to 9 wins on average, so just farmed a ton for free and crafted goldens. That's awesome. I never played much arena. But once I got better at the game, I did kind of a similar thing. I think I just ran it out. Yeah, there was a point where I would start to make some money, but like gold. But it would take so long for me to do it. And I never really enjoyed arena that much. It was nice as a kind of a mix-up, but that's about it. Alright, get that Antonitis. I can't believe we're actually in this game. It's so weird. This guy's playing a Mimi deck as well. Naturalize. Whoa. Double naturalize. I was gonna say, I wonder why he shot that one instead. Still no Antonitis. My lord. Oh well. I'm still tempted to play the Drake. I know it's probably not a good idea. Just need to generate a few fireballs. 2 or 3. Yeah, the other list that we made, I think at this point I can safely say is way, way better. Alright, what does this leave us with? 4? Okay, still not so bad with another ice block just sitting there. And some taunts. Oh my god, but you absolutely need Antonitis. Or do you? We'll just push a ton of damage, maybe generate 1 fireball. Call it a day. I remember when I started playing Hearthstone, I had that attitude to never pay for in-game stuff. This is the first game I broke down and I spent hundreds of dollars on eventually, so, you know, it only started that way. I won't kid myself. Which is kind of interesting because you're so limited on cards and had to be creative. Yeah, I always liked that. Alright, we do not have immediate lethal. Do we kill this thing? Like, does it matter? I don't know, I just don't like its ugly face. We're gonna hit it. But yeah, I kind of did a similar thing. Like, when I started playing, I didn't play Zoo. I tried to play, like, some warrior deck that, as long as you can't force me to draw. Cold Light would totally destroy me. We'll see. Yeah, I did that, and then I would spend, like, a little bit of money on the game, and I'd play it for a little bit longer, and it would, you know, just be kind of so-so, and then I'd spend a little bit more money, And, yeah, as the new expansions came out, then I kept up with all the new cards that were coming. But it took me a little while before I broke down, and yeah, it was a little bit sad because I did enjoy the limited kind of deck building, and that's why I want to go back to community limited deck building tournaments because it's fun. Oh my god, Miracle Paladin, let's do it. I don't know if I ever played this one on stream either. It's another one that worked surprisingly decent. Never bought any packs in Hearthstone until GVG. Bought 120, got only trash, never again. Yikes. Yeah, I bought in the original. I don't remember if I bought for Nax, but I got on a cadence of basically buying every second expansion. I would drop, like, whatever it was, 60 bucks or something, whatever the biggest set was. And that was kind of a decent way of doing it. I don't know if it's right to hold on to Noble Sack. You want draw? It's probably not. I think if this is Miracle, it's a really tough matchup. The Adventures were super easy to get free to play. A few thousand gold and you have everything. The Adventures were super easy. Didn't you have to... Oh... No, that's right. It was a few thousand gold. I thought you had to, like, pay money for them. But yeah. I sort of remember that. I don't remember if I spent money on the Adventures or if it was, or if I had enough for the gold. Maybe it was a mix. Auctioneer Paladin when Divine favors a card? Yeah. What do you mean? You don't put Auctioneer in your Paladin decks? That's just weird.
Follow the rule.
Spent over the years probably over 1,000 euros or so. Yeah, I haven't put that much in. I'm probably close to like 300 Canadian dollars. Feels really bad today. You always forget how much you spent already. I mean, if you enjoyed it over that time, like saying you spent $1,000 on, you know, just video games in general over that length of time isn't like insane. So yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't feel so bad about that. Here we go. Abomination, sickest card. Paid for 20 games, got one. Yeah, that's kind of it. Do we humility this? Oh, we can't. No, we just straight up A-bomb. I don't know why I thought we had enough mana. Interesting. Really wants to keep the Drake alive. We probably still just like gadgets and humility, something like that. Remember the huge value I got back in the day, Warcraft 3 Frozen Throne pack for 20 euros. Yeah, that kind of stuff. Millions of mod maps. Yeah, that's right. All those. Man, I love Redemption, but I think we have to deny damage against this thing. Yeah, those the battle chest, all this Blizzard, the StarCraft or Diablo, like battle chest things. Oh, tons of value. I do miss those days. Okay, I think we're still gonna humility that. Too bad we didn't get the redemption on the gadget, Sam, but that's okay. We're just building up to a Leroy combo, right? Like, that's basically the point of the deck, in case it wasn't obvious. You get some chip damage, drop some spells. You got Alex for the control matchups to do it. Why no Faceless? Leroy Blessing Faceless? I don't know if I considered it for this one or not. I guess you could, but I think most matchups you're probably not going to get value out of the Faceless. Like, because you can also just Leroy like double Blessing for 12. It's extra 6 damages. Eh. Perfect. Yeah, I mean, you probably shouldn't feel bad about the past. Just kind of try to analyze your pattern. Yeah, I mean, fair enough. Look at it as long as you're forward-facing about it. But yeah, no point of beating yourself up about it anyway. Are we dead? We didn't get to Leroy first. Alright. Dang, I thought we might actually win the game with that deck. Okay, next one. Spin the wheel. Ooh, not the Hunter. Oh, why is it Hunter again? I don't think this deck is good at all.
Versus Luna.
Okay, at least a good draw here. So many hunters. I think I only have like 3 maybe out of the 27, but yeah, we're certainly hitting them a lot.
The light protects me.
And I'd love to find a hunter list that I actually enjoy playing. I think the class, like, it's themed cool. The idea of a control hunter, that kind of thing, is cool. But it's just like, it seems impossible to actually get it to work. I'd really just love if you like innovated out something big here. Ooh, so nice.
Where shall I strike?
All kinds of ways we could deal with it. I was just gonna deadly shot. Suddenly I'm looking at Hunter's Mark Eagle Horn though. Is that better? Because if you Hunter's Mark, you hit, you get the bow, you're probably playing Freezing Trap next turn. I actually think it's better.
I fight.
Just Hunter Power makes it so the only game plan is to go face. Yeah, theoretically you could just get chip damage over time, but it always works out that way. It's just face. Gotta go to bed. It was a lot of fun talking to you. Have a good evening. Fun games and classic. Yeah, we'll see you a different time, I'm sure, Morty. Appreciate you stopping by today. Yeah, have a good night. I know this isn't the greatest thing to Freezing Trap, but I think we just got to kind of keep up our tempo here. Whether we Deadly Shot and Harvest Golem or drawn to something else. I think I like it with the Golem. I remember the first card with which they tried to make Hunter not go face. Yes, the crappy epic that allowed you to target your hero power. Yeah, exactly. It's the like the 2/3 card that changed your hero power. What the hell was it? Yeah, I can't remember its name. It's like Steam
Attention, class.
Whittle Sniper, something goofy like that. And yeah, it just did not work. There's unless like Standard has it now, but in my time of playing, there was never a deck where control ever worked. Now this I'm not sure what to do. We spent so much here just trying to get stuff onto the board, but I don't know if he's super concerned with getting draw out of these things or if he's just prepping for a huge combo. What are our options? We could push 5, 9, 11 damage. He's got a really good chance to heal. I don't love it. I think we want to take some of this stuff out. I don't actually think we deal with the Violet Teacher. And we can just like split it like this, which I don't hate. We do still have an explosive. I'll hold on to it. Maybe we could get another bow. Steam Weedle Sniper, that's it. Tried so hard to make them work. I think a lot of people did. And in theory, like in a bubble, the card itself is good, right? Like being able to target the Hunter's hero power, it's crazy. It's the same thing as like the Akanai on Priest, all that. But yeah, you just need those surrounding pieces to make it work. And it did not. They made a 1-mana 1/3 that had the same function recently. Oh, interesting. I mean, that would certainly make it better, because especially right on turn 2, you could follow it out. Yeah, since you could curve it in your hero power, exactly. Because that was the thing with the Steam Weedle. You never want to play it on 2, And you never want a hero power on 3.
Now how about time goes short?
So yeah, it became like 4 mana, deal 2 damage to something and drop a 2/3. It's like, kind of sucks. Alright, it's the super expensive. Oh no, that's not the super expensive keeper. It means he still has the expensive one in hand. Going face, not even there. If he pulls off a combo, 14, 17, 19, 20, it's only 23. We've got 6, 8 damage. It really sucks to not hero power here. So I think I don't play the juggler. I actually think you just do this. We'll swing that in case we draw into the other bow. Yeah, I feel like this is so good because of Rogue, but I don't think we've played this into a Rogue, have we? We've never got that combo off anyway.
Now how about
This is a lore heal. I can't, the Reaper, I can't tell if you're saying nice drawer or nice drawer. Like this is, like this card is a nice drawer, or I have a nice drawer in the background. Because I also do have a nice drawer in the background, let's be real. Okay, combo here, 14, 19, 22, 24, we're dead. And high main gives us great board presence. I think again, just do this. I think he's still got that expensive keeper, right? So he might spend like 6 mana to silence this, or run these in or something.
let's see.
I must safeguard the law.
Seems like it. Okay. Does exactly what he does. Still not bad. Once again, not dead to combo.
My shield for Argus.
Good snipe.
I fight.
Man, Argus is just so good. I gotta think if he's got combo, he uses it here to clear. Oof. Swipe.
The light protects me.
We just win.
Can't win them all.
Alright, we actually won with Hunter. Who would have thunk it? Do we get to gold? We're actually in gold. Millhouse, probably appropriate for our, for how we've been doing today. I gotta get some water. I'm just gonna give this a quick spin while I do. What is this? What? Why? Why? Why does this thing love mid-range Hunter so damn much? Oh my god. Yeah, rigged wheel. Superior hero power wins again. Yeah. Yeah, same 3 times. Is it 3? Feels like more. Okay, now we've got Harrison for this matchup. Maybe we actually pull it off. I think you throw these back. The golem's fine. I don't know. We might throw that back too. River Croc and Houndmaster. Yeah, let's toss it back. I like that a lot better. I actually don't think we coin here. Normally I'd be tempted to, but we don't have like the greatest follow-up ever. And it is a bit riskier to play this, just because backstab completely dumpsters on it, but if we don't play it here, probably not playing it anywhere.
This guy's toast.
Okay. Whoa! Wow, that was just rude. Okay. Gonna look weird. I'm gonna guess he pushes face, we can Argus trade one in. Oh my god. They're actually pretty bad. But it's not the worst. Especially if he doesn't swing here, we can get 2 draws off of that. Nice. There we go. This is our nice drawer, I think. Doing something finally. We can Buzzard, Unleash, hope for Hunter's Marks. Forget the Hunter's Mark part, but we could still do it if we wanted. Let's get 11 damage there. Like, we almost just have to taunt something. Yeah, no flare either. That's also true. I think we just taunt the Argent Squire. That hopefully keeps us alive. I don't like this. Okay. I mean, I shouldn't be surprised he's got answers for all this. Oof. Okay. I feel like this is probably your only, like, chance in hell at winning. But that ain't it. Alright, not even gonna bother trying to live another turn. Come on, wheel. Give us something different. Not Hunter. You gotta be kidding me. Alright. Snake's mid-range mage. We played this a little bit. I don't quite remember the list, but I remember it being pretty good. Is that it? Yeah. Alright, let's get re-familiar with it. Right, counter spells. I feel like this is gonna have trouble against anything aggro. Of course, as I'm saying that, we probably queue into Zoo here. This is a good starting hand. Okay, scratch that. A great starting hand versus aggro. And now he probably shows us what he is turn 1. There's a good chance we just mirror image right off the bat. Like, I know you can Sorcerer's Apprentice mirror image the next turn. Maybe we just coin Frostbolt actually. That just makes more sense. Coin Frostbolt, play this and these two. Draw into, what is it, Mirror Entity. Play this on 3 with Mirror Entity. Sound like a plan.
Put this apple on your head. Someday I'll be just like you.
Okay, he really wants those juggles out, and he's going to soul fire that for it. He did not attack with that. Great. So we could play the Kirin Tor just for tempo, but I think just a ping is fine. This doesn't do a whole lot on the board. And we're building up to a Flame Strike, so just denying damage with these taunts is kind of fine. That's really not good, though. Still all gonna die to Flame Strike. I don't think it's worth a Fireball. Not yet. You'd really like to see the, really like to see a spell come out here. And any juggles go face. Ugh. I think we're like for sure pinging this to negate 2 damage. You pretty much have to play something out. 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. He might end up trading something into it. He's probably got lots of buffers. But eating that damage is it's necessary at this point. We might have to Fireball here even. Probably do. We'll get the body out too. Hold on for dear life. Yeah, see, this is why I like to run the ice block and barrier in the mage lists that we use just for this matchup, because I think it's really, really hard to survive otherwise. And we're dead. Unfortunate. Alright, Wheel. What hunter deck are we playing now? Agro Rogue. I think we played this at the start of the stream, did we not? Yeah, we did. We did play one with this. It's actually not a bad deck. You get your Mukla back here. And we did, yeah, we climbed with this in, like I said, I think it was Platinum we were climbing last season, so. Hunter.
Let the hunt begin.
Watch your back.
SI is so good. I think you have to hold on to it. Yikes. You actually really want a Blade Flurry here, because it's going to clear. There we go. Lots of what the Hunter has on board.
Protects me.
See what's coming. Definitely don't think it's worth deadly poison for the extra damage. Shiv here is very tempting though. The deadly poison we can actually use. Shoot. I think you don't swing. I think you do this. You don't swing. You deadly poison SI7 next turn. Get ready for a bigger Blade Flurry. It's a little awkward. We want to be the aggressors. I mean, like, look at how many 1 and 2 drops there are, but we just don't have that luxury today. And we might actually just Blade Flurry once here. Because leaving 2 damage on board is a pretty big problem. It is weirdly slow, but then I guess it's these 3 next turn? Likely.
The light protects me. It's almost tempting to sap some of these things even.
This guy's toast.
We're gonna have to get rid of that bubble at some point. Yeah, I just don't know if we can win this race. We drew so slow. But it's kind of on us too for keeping the SI7. But still think it's generally the right thing to do. Don't mind that. You can actually just do this, this. And I think it's correct to swing and do that, because you're still mostly just hitting 1 health stuff, and if you play something bigger, you're just sapping it. If he gets out like a Misha or something. Yikes. Not sapping that, though. Interesting. Alright. I think we can actually win this. Was it double kill command? Oh, guys. Guys, the top 11 cards. Oh, that is sad. Oh man, we're gonna drop out of gold unless the wheel blesses us with something we can win with. Not bad, not bad. We had some success with Kalento's Paladin. Good against a lot of stuff, but just kind of weak overall. But it is quite a balanced deck. Though this is still the version that has like Pagel and a second Humility instead of the 2 Knife Jugglers. So we'll see. I actually feel like we can win a lot of matchups with this. if we get a matchup. Alright. Okay, Druid. I like this guy's name. Murder Face. Fair enough. Do we need the Sen'jin? Curves out decently well. Pagel's good. With the coin, we've got a turn 2 play. I think you keep equality in this matchup. No, I think we actually do keep the Sen'jin just for the curve. I'd rather have like a true silver or something, but yeah, I don't think we need to be greedy here. Okay, stick to the plan. Interesting. I think we're gonna do this and chill. It's not worth equality on just the one target, especially if he's showing that he's probably got a bunch of big taunts here. And then yeah, I don't mind that, forcing him to make the swing. That'll come in handy later. Damn, Pegel is your secret lover. I think Pegel's a good card. I think it's an underrated card. I think it is highly underrated. I think a big reason why people don't play Pegel is because it was nerfed, right? It used to be at the end of your turn you got a 50% chance to draw a card, which was admittedly very stupid and broken. But I think just because it's not as good as it used to be, people assume it's bad, and it's really not. Yeah, I think humility is better than the Drake here. Here we can find out if we get any value. Now you drop it, it dies 2 mana, 4 health. Worst case, it is 2 mana, 4 health. But I mean, if he's swiping that, it's eating removal. Yeah, we've got 1 Argus in this list. I like it in our Shaman list. If you play Pegel on 2 and Argus on 4, because we run 2 of them, having a 1/5 often really helps with that board control. Okay, no swipe. If he plays a taunt, we just blow it out. If we play something small, then we Sunwalker. Oh, he charges in. Okay. See, that's fine. This could also be an equality turn potentially, because he's gonna have the big cairn here, but with just the Drake, it is unlikely. Yeah, I don't think we need to be too concerned about it. True Silver's a great draw. I'm gonna run this in. partly to play around swipe, and partly just because if he had some other way to deal with that, like, right, if he hits hero power, something like that, we might just have this like annoying 4/1 hanging around. Also kind of awkward for us, especially with that. I just don't like the way this all flows in. I think we're still doing this, but we're really hoping to draw into a Pyromancer or a Consecrate. Like if he plays a big taunt, it's fine, because we can blow it up, but there's a good chance that he's gonna play some of this like middling stuff. Another 5/5. It would be really difficult to deal with without equality. Many hmms. This guy's got tons of cards. He's probably got an option to do literally whatever he wants. Yeah, very hard class. All I can think is like, is he considering just comboing, smacking our face now, and then like following it up with potentially more combo bursty damage, or does he? Yeah, play some taunts and blah blah blah. So at least we've got the Black Knight, but this is still a big problem. Unless we draw into... Yeah, it's not ideal, because the thing is, we're, like if we Black Knight hero power, we're still dead to combo. Even if we swing with this, we're at 21. We're just dead. But if we swing at this, we equality consecrate. It's like, okay, we're not dead to combo, but probably dead to whatever he's got coming after it. I still think you have to do it, though. I think your hope... You can Black Knight equality. That's true. That's true. That's a good point. We could have done that. Maybe that was better. But my thinking here was that what he might do is try to just plop a big taunt down now that we've played out our equality, and we just like top deck that consecrate, and then that's how we swing momentum back. But maybe it was better to just do that. I didn't even consider it. But yeah, good call. Alright, wait another 2 minutes so you can decide how to kill me. Drawing for the combo, maybe?
I have no time for games.
Okay. That's trouble. Get the Holy Light. I think we actually lay on hands here. Running that out's no good. We could put that out, but again, combo here, we don't die with the lay on hands. Maybe we can reestablish ourselves. Maybe. I do have to think about Holy Light versus Hero Power, though. Because You get full value out of this, which is nice. But if this could hit Sylvanas, it'd be great. I'm guessing he's just going to hero power it, though. Right, because you get 4 attack from that, 4 from that, 4 from that. My gut's telling me Holy Light, though. Yeah, he's easily going to be able to deal with that. Yeah, still a really bad spot to be in. Boy, this guy is playing like this is his last game to get to Legend. Ah, this is so painful. Alright. Well, the play is likely just to plop a couple taunts down, right? Oof, though that humility actually could help us a lot. My thinking was you just Sunwalker Senjin, but that would kill the Senjin. This could get us the 1 attack that we need, actually. Okay, I like this a little bit better. He can't as easily kill this off. He could Wrath his own. He's already used 1 Wrath. So he could like hit Wrath. But then there's no guarantee he doesn't steal that. I think this is fine. But we'll have to wait 2 minutes to find out. Oh Lord. Oh, it's so painful. I always, whenever people take this long, I always picture, like, my mom playing the game and, like, trying to figure out, like reading every single card, mousing over it, and, like, lifting up her reading glasses, and, like, oh, okay, but then still killing me. Jesus, cat, what is your problem? What is your problem? Okay. Senjin True Silver? Because Guardian just gets insta-stolen, and it's tough for us to deal that 1 damage without a spell with this Pyromancer. 5 health minions, a Paladin's Nightmare. Yeah, that's exactly where we're at here. I'm really surprised he actually hasn't run out any more big taunts. He had all this, like, rampy stuff. He's been holding on to these things. It's surprising that he doesn't. Okay, with the combo. Is this the double combo? Are we dead? 6, 12, 17. Yeah, we're dead. I know. It's so crazy, kitty. Well, it only took half an hour, but we lost. Alright, we can't actually fall at a gold. Well, still, don't want to end on a loss here. If we can help it. Hey, stop. Is this our new favorite deck? Perfect. Love it. Love it. Of course, we have to win with it then. Don't want to end on a last 24-hour stream confirmed. Ugh, sad. Though I said I don't want to end on a loss, not that we want to end on a loss. It's entirely possible. Mirror Entity's okay. We certainly don't need that. Certainly don't need that. I still don't think it's right to hold secrets with this deck, though. I think you're digging for Kirintor. Hey, what is your problem? Don't run. Not a great opening hand. We probably just Mirror Entity here on 3. Yeah, even just a 3/3 is okay in this matchup, and sometimes they don't roll that stuff out early. I mean, he probably assumes it's Freeze Mage, so he would want to get that early damage, where naked 3/3 makes sense, but he would also be holding on to Farseer to play around Alex, so it's kind of goes both ways, but an SI would make sense. So now by playing this out, we're showing that we're not... I wonder if he'd do that. Showing that we're not freeze. I don't actually think you mirror image here. Like, he might swing at it, that's what it protects against, but generally he's going to kill it with spells anyway. And yeah, I think it's more useful for draw or fireball generation. Testing for counterspell, I guess. Nice to actually eat a coin there. Strange eviscerate too. I think we actually might save that one, because we could get a bunch of these off with it in combination with the Auctioneer or Antonitis. Generally speaking, you're racing in these matchups, but he's like blowing all these spells anyway. Really nice here. Now he's got a 3/1. I actually think it's right to do that. God, do we mirror image here? No. Because if he Blade Flurries, we're ruined. But this is less chance that he can deal with these anyway. Zap on the Kirintor feels kind of okay. Oof, 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 oof. I think we just do it again. Zapping it again. Wow.
This guy's toast.
There's the SI. There's our mirror entity.
This guy's toast.
There's Antonidas. Wow. Probably right to Antonidas this early. I know you could save him for next turn, but
Lights out.
I think it is better to do that. I think it's really tough for him to deal with that. He's used both Eviscerates, both Saps. Seems like we could just Fireball him to death next turn and hit.
I got the best deal.
I guess it'd be Fireball, Fireball, Arcane Missiles. So we'll see. Does he have 2 damage? I don't see how he would. Alright, as long as this goes face, right? We just need 1 damage face. Easy peasy. Greatest deck ever. This is certainly what we're going to be running a lot more of later. How many do we get for that? 6. Alright, so the climbing is a bit slower at this point. It's starting to slow down. But yeah, like I said, not ending on a loss. We'll end on a win. Let's see. So tomorrow generally is my day off. I will probably not be streaming tomorrow. We'll see. There's a small chance. I kind of like with the ladder resetting, coming back, playing these decks. But if I do stream, it's likely just going to be for like, 60, 90 minutes, something pretty small. Got to do some recording stuff, got some game design videos I got to get back to. It's been all Hearthstone for a while. Got to get some other stuff in. So maybe see you guys tomorrow. Otherwise, we'll be back on Monday. Possibly with more of this, maybe whether it's the same kind of thing or we'll just be picking a bunch of different decks. Whatever, see what the feedback is on this. Yeah, and then at some point we'll be running with this deck once the star bonus kind of slows down. So we'll see. Stay tuned. Keep your eyes open. Hopefully see you guys another time, whether it's Twitch, YouTube, whatever. Appreciate everyone who's here. And yeah, have a good night, everyone.